Born to Ride Radio.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to ride.
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio. You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation by calling 863-225-2000.
Okay, welcome to another Thursday edition of Born to Ride Radio. I'm Fester Jenkins in the studio. We've got Mama Dukes, Ron, and Debbie Galletti. And another Thursday edition, folks. Dark, though. I mean, in other words, it's just this time of year, it's taken me a little while to get adjusted to that.
It's later out, man, you know? Really, it feels like it's just late. It's terrible. I like the other way better. Damn. But, man, we have a full show today, and people, we have to give thanks. You know, it's Thanksgiving's coming up.
One more week.
And, you know, think about the people you love and the people around you and all the things you can do to help others and give value. So important. And that's what the show's about, is people doing good things and things to be thankful of, because some people are doing things to help people that don't have anything or been through some bad times. And that's what the bikers do. They come together, musicians come together, and people come together in hard times and good times and do positive things. So here on Boss Hogg Radio and Born to Ride, we're excited to give some thanks today and recognize people who we call heroes are out there doing good things. And, man, matter of fact, someone's already on the phone, Fester.
Okay.
Say what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let's see if
we haven't even started chit-chat.
Yeah, we got another minute, though. We got another minute before he comes on.
I'm
But
still
Bobby
standing on the
Frisk,
floor over here. I feel like I'm...
legendary musician, is on the line.
We
man.
got to get caught up with all the cha-cha stuff
Yeah.
that's in the studio. Check this out. What is this?
That's part of the
gingerbread
on Friday
snap.
evenings.
Yeah.
The Southern Symposium does. Let's try something that tastes disgusting, hot, nasty, whatever. You know, I mean, so they're always trying to one up each other. So last Friday, that was a ginger
Gingerbread.
infused Mountain Dew. There.
How was it?
They said it was disgusting.
Yeah, it's got.
I was in Leesburg there.
Mountain Dew's bad enough.
Yeah.
Now you put ginger
a
ale.
gingerbread man with a
I love
green
my
mohawk.
Mountain Dew, but there ain't no way I'm drinking that.
Well, let's go to the caller. Let's get rolling because Bobby's on it. He's going to catch a plane. He's in the airport.
Okay, Bobby who? Bobby.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Bobby who? Is that
That was
Deb's.
Bobby Press. Woohoo! We miss you.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
We miss you guys too. It's great to hear your voices.
Yeah.
Yep, I know Bobby's getting ready to get on a plane, and
that right?
he's got a big event coming up because he does some great things for the children. The children's
He's always had
home.
something great going on.
Bobby, tell us what's going on, man. And man, it's excited to have you here.
Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you and Debbie. I love you guys. You know that we go back a lot of years. So great to talk with you. We are doing our annual Tampa Children's Home Network benefit concert. It's December 1st, Wednesday at Quaker Steak and Lube. So it's a bike night, normal bike night, and it works out really nice for us to do that because I can get all the musicians to come out and play for free because they're not generally working on a Wednesday. So that works out great.
Yeah, and Quaker Steak's such a great place, and you've been doing. How long have you been doing it now, Bobby?
I started raising funds for them in 1984. That was the first year we did it with WYNF back in the day. So, a really long relationship with them, and the reason I'm still doing it is that, I've just seen the benefits of the money. Literally, I go out and hand them a check the day after the show. Every dollar goes directly to the facility and the kids. And I've seen these kids when they were, 10, 12 years old back in the 80s, and they'll come out to my show now and say what a big thing it was for, me to come out there and just hang with them and shoot basketball or play ping pong or play guitar or just talk to them or listen to them, and it wasn't a big thing for me, and none of this has ever been a big deal for me. You guys said the word hero, and that's so far. I mean, the real heroes are, people in the armed forces and our police and fire that risk their lives. I don't risk my life. I get to do something that I love to do, and I utilize my platform and my name, and I make money for kids and families that need it. And I've been just so blessed with my career and my family that I feel like if I didn't do that, I would be remiss in my responsibility as a man. So I love doing it.
Well, that's well put. And, the heroes are the first responders and our veterans and all that, but there's still heroes and who have the capes on their back like you that are out there doing great things in the community. And, why is it so important for people to come together for this event? And tell us a little about the Children's Home Network.
It used to be called the Tampa Children's Home, but what they do is they take in families in need that have had a rough go financially, dependency. There's all kinds of family dynamics that come into play. And like I always say, these kids that I go out there and see, you think about, kids in the children's home. They're kids like yours and mine that just got a really bad hand dealt, and they're trying to deal with it the best they can. And so this facility, through, public funds and a lot of private interest has kept it open for a long time, and they do great work. So I'm proud to be associated with them.
Man, Bobby, that's awesome. But what's really awesome, and I think is brilliant, is you're doing it on a Wednesday when you just said music brings people together. You're bringing in some of the best musicians around Tampa Bay, and even they come from all over to support you and your cause, but to really support the kids. And tell a little bit about that. Some of these musicians that are going to be there.
Yeah, over the years we've been fortunate. I mean, we've had everybody from, Gene Simmons from Kiss to Lou Graham from Foreigner to the Georgia Satellites to the late Robbie Steinhardt was always so generous coming out and playing. And this year, I mean, it's just going to be a who's who of great Florida musicians. My old guitarist Jerry Riggs, who's now playing with 38 Special, he's going to come over and play with my band, and Stormbringer will be playing as an entire band. The Highway to Hell guys are going to come out and play. A lot of the Greg Billings guy is going to come out, so it's going to be Janelle Sadler. I mean, it's just going to be a great night. We're just going to have a blast, play a bunch of music. I've got tons of auction items, and try to make some money for the kids.
That's so awesome, and of course it takes sponsors and sponsorships. And you want to plug some of your sponsors? Go for it, man. Let them know who's supporting this.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Well, you guys, Born to Ride, fantastic. You're always willing to step out there, and you always have for many, many years. So I appreciate you guys for sure. We have my Miller Beer sponsorship. I hit up everybody that's a friend or a acquaintance or a sponsor.
That's right.
I have no shame when it comes to this. I mean, I call every friend. I'm emailing people. We've got a GoFundMe site. So, and I'd love for your listeners. I mean, I don't know how many people are listening, several thousand, I'm sure, but you do not have to go to the GoFundMe site and feel bad because you can't donate $100. If every listener right now donated $5, which is like a cup of coffee, right? $5 on the GoFundMe site, we'd make $5,000 or $6,000, in the next 10 minutes. So if you just go to Bobby Frist's Children's Home Benefit, it's super easy. You punch your credit card in, you won't even know you missed $5. If you got more, if you can do a bigger donation, and you have my word as a man that every dollar goes to the kids. There's no administration. There's no middleman. A sound man's not getting paid. Hotel rooms or airfare not. Everybody donates every dollar.
Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it, Deb?
Yeah, we've definitely seen the results. Some great photo ops with you and the committee there that holding up those checks. Those many zeros on there, and
the smiles on the kids' faces really, too, and the staff to see the outpour from what one person, Bobby Frist, could bring together to add all that finances to the kids.
Uh-huh.
It was really funny back in the day because they said Bobby Frist, this rock guy with long hair, what is this all about, and then once we have started bringing in, like you say, the checks, they're like, oh, this is fantastic. So now, these days I'm like a familiar face out there. So when we do it, they're super helpful with setting things up and whatnot. So I just can't thank them enough for sure.
Yeah, and I know there's one person we really got to thank, and they're always out there doing stuff. And the law group, and let's say it, Attorney Fran Hosch. I mean, I know she's helping out with this, right, Bobby? Oh, you're breaking up.
Oh, technical difficulties. Please stand by, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he get
Bobby, can you still?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us, Bobby?
Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? Okay.
Call back.
Yeah.
This is where we bounce to my Pinterest review.
Yeah.
Guess what I'm making for Thanksgiving?
What's that?
Yeah.
Okay. We finally did lose them then. Okay, so.
What are you making?
Cowboy cookies. Still. I'm still on the cowboy cookie
What is a
kick.
cowboy cookie?
I don't know. I watched Yellowstone a couple weeks ago, and I'm still making cowboy cookies.
Bobby, are you back?
Oh, Bester,
that wasn't me.
That was your fat.
That wasn't me.
That was a fat thumb air, right
No,
there.
it wasn't. Okay, let's try it again.
Okay.
Bobby, are you there?
Hey guys, sorry about that.
That's okay, not a problem.
We're blaming it on Fester.
Bobby, I don't know if you heard my last question, but there's angels out there that helping and always support the kids and charities. And I mentioned Attorney Fran Hosch. I said I know she's got to have something to do with this.
Yes, and I think before I cut out, I was just saying that I was reticent to bring it up because I don't want to walk on any toes. I know there's different sponsors and whatnot, but yes, Fran Hosch she has sponsored me for 10 years, and her and Rhett they never say no to a charity. They're just two of the kindest people that I know, and so yes, they are involved with it, and it's just fantastic. Everyone really comes together on this one, and different magazines. I know there's magazines that are in competition in Tampa
Say
Bay.
it. You can don't plug them, man. Go for it. Who are they?
I reach out to everybody, and Val at Writer Now is fantastic to us. She gives us the cover, and we get the word out. So between you guys and Val and Fran and Miller Beer and the Iron Horse Saloon gave me about $500 worth of T-shirts to auction off, and so everyone steps up. It's great.
That's what it's all about. And Boss Hogg Radio here, they're doing all kinds of things all the time for the community. So I'm sure next year get more in advance notice, right, Fester? What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. We can try and help out, do something there.
Yeah,
you know Bobby
Definitely.
Fritz, right?
Oh,
legendary rock and roller, man.
Been around.
Well,
yes.
we'd love to have all you guys out there and get you on stage and say, hey, on Wednesday, December 1st. So, man, everyone's invited for this.
That's right around the corner. But once again, the GoFundMe page, Bobby, only $5 $1. Anything they have is good, right? Tell them one more time.
Yes.
Give me that promo for the GoFundMe. I love that.
Yep. If you go to the GoFundMe site and just go push in Bobby Frist Children's Home Benefit, it'll pop up. It just says donate, and you just hit donate. You can $5, $10, whatever you can do. I mean, it really adds up, So we appreciate it, and like you say, every dollar is going to go to those kids.
That's awesome, man, and it's coming up quick, Bobby. Where are you off to? You're flying somewhere,
Next
right?
Wednesday.
Yeah,
It
next
is
Wednesday.
actually, I'm in Orlando. I was down picking up a bunch of the auction items, and I did work in a little golf while I was here. I'm from Michigan, so we got to take advantage of the warm weather.
Go for it.
Yeah, because
And the riding weather.
Yeah. So it's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, not next Wednesday.
Don't do that to me, guys.
I was looking at the calendar. I got my dates mixed up.
These
Okay.
months are flying by, but
already.
we
It was
can't
just
fly that
Halloween
fast.
yesterday.
Oh,
Yep. So I'm headed back home in about 5 minutes. Going to jump on the plane and head back to the cold country. But I'll be back down to do some press, and I think we're going to do a couple of TV things to get the word out. So really appreciate you guys pushing it.
Yeah, well, maybe we can get one more. Well, next Thursday's
Well,
Thanksgiving.
Thursday's
Yeah.
next
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
tomorrow.
So that's
Yeah, what'd you have? Something?
Yeah, Bobby, we just got all the media package in the other day for Thunder by the Bay, and we see your name on that
That's
great
right. Bobby
event
Frist
coming
gonna
up
be
too.
back at Thunder by the Bay.
I cannot wait. Yeah, we were actually booked last year, and it was just at the very start of when people were getting vaccinated. And I just said, you know what, I'm going to wait until the following year. So, I mean, we all do what we believe. And at that time, I was like, I wasn't ready to go hang out with 15,000 people. But now we're making good headway. Everyone's doing the right thing. And so I can't wait to be back down there in February and play for Lucy and Thunder by the Bay. Another great charity.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
Yes, it
another
is.
great charity.
Charity drives so much, and the biker community and the musicians support that. That's a great thing, man. And it's great what you've done for the kids all these years, Bobby. And that's why people support you and come around, and the musicians come out in force to support this cause. And it's a driving force. It's Bobby Frist, man.
I appreciate you guys a lot, man. Spread the word, and I can't wait to see y'all again.
One more
Sounds
time.
good.
What's that GoFundMe page?
Yeah, just go to the GoFundMe site and punch in Bobby Frist Children's Home Network Benefit, and it'll pop right up. It's super easy. It'll a big picture of me with the kids, and donate what you can. It would be much appreciated by these kids and these families. I tell you, you'll feel good doing it. I feel so stinking. I almost said another word. I feel so stinking good when I do that show and I get done, and I just feel like, man, we did something really good here for a bunch of kids that don't have the same shot like my kids do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it just seems like, Ron, you and Deb got two healthy, fantastic kids that are doing great things in their life, and it's like, they're for the grace of God. Something could have happened to our families, right? And they needed assistance. So, we all got to just take a step back sometimes and just go, hey, we're all pretty damn lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And some of you out there listening maybe aren't lucky. And I wish that you guys find some peace out there and just find a way to get through tough times. And this is what we're trying to do for some kids. So.
Yeah, and one of the greatest things, Bobby, is to see the smiles on the kids' faces, like the one with you and the guitar and the kids all around you. That's real.
Yep.
That's real joy, man, and you're spreading it, and we appreciate that.
Yep, for sure, man.
Have a great
All
flight,
boys,
man.
Boys and girls, I'm going to hit the road.
Okay.
And I
Safe travels.
really appreciate you guys giving me some time on here and spreading the word.
Thank you, brother.
All
We'll
right.
continue to post for you as well.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
All righty.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he does some great
Been
things
around
for the kids.
again, Children's Network. I mean, in other words, that's great cause, and you're in just like you said. I mean, in other words, I was fortunate enough to have two healthy children that I didn't have troubles and complications with, and but not every family's that fortunate there either.
Yeah. Well, people like Bobby step up, and all over, people are doing great things, and it's to give thanks, and it's perfect for the show today, in the name of Thanksgiving, because to be thankful for people like Bobby and people like the Warriors who are going to be here in the studio tonight with us talking about their event, and I think we have someone on again, another good thing, people to give thanks and helping others.
Absolutely. Next one's lined up here. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Joe Taylor, the AMVETS Post 44.
Yeah, Joe, how are you, man? Thanks for calling in.
Hey, no worries. I look forward to the opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah, and the AMVETS do such great things in the community, and Veterans Strong, and you got something coming up, and it's a poker run that's going to end at your place, Post 44, right there on Highway 60. They got the boat and the trucks out there. You got a great location, man. I love that. Let's talk about the event that's coming to the AMVETS.
So Nikki Jones reached out to me. She's the widow or wife of Shane Lockjaw Jones, and he was tragically killed a couple of years ago by a person driving. But she reached out to me and for the second annual poker run and asked if AMVETS could assist her, and I was more than happy to assist her. He's a veteran. He's a brother in arms. Although he's passed, we honor our veterans even after they've passed. So I was extremely happy that she reached out and asked for our help. So AMVETS Post 44, we are going to, we have a stage trailer. We're going to set up a stage trailer for her so the band can play. We've got a kitchenette area where we're going to have her set up her food that they're going to have. And we're going to join the ride and ride the whole ride with her. We're donating a few baskets for the auction and the raffle. So we're trying to really take care and help her generate the funds for Tunnels to Towers and to support her financial well-being, to take care of her small children that was left behind.
Yeah, Harley and Raven. That's November 20th. That's this weekend, people.
Yep. That is this Saturday coming. Yes, sir. It sure is. And
how important is it to support this run, and how important is it for you guys to be able to help a family in need and a veteran's wife?
Well, it's extremely important. That's what we are. That's what AMVETS do. We assist veterans and their spouses in our community. So when she reached out, like I said, we were more than happy to. And I have engaged the riders group at the AMVETS Post 44, and we are open arms. We are ready to support her, ride the ride, take care of whatever she needs to take care of. He was a veteran. He was a 20-year Air Force veteran, from what I understand. And, a fellow who served 20 years in the military wrote that check, and he came home, and he has a family. And now that he's gone, she still has a family with the veterans here in the local community and the nation. So it's extremely honor to take care of her.
Yeah, and he was killed by a drunk driver, not even 5 miles from his home, on his motorcycle. That really hurts. And he left 2 children, Harley and Raven. And it's a Harley and Raven's poker run for Shane Lockjaw Jones. That's November 20th. and it's going to start at the Twilight Zone at 9.
It does start.
Yep.
Yes,
Kickstands up at 10.
Twilight Zone. Kickstands up at 10. The AMVET riders are going to meet up at 8:45 at our post. So anyone out there who would like to meet up with us and ride over there to the Twilight Zone with us, you're more than welcome. The registration's from 9 to 9:45, and again, kickstands up at 10 o'clock. There's 3 stops: Strawberry Patch, the Big Dog Hut, Tiki Hut, and then right back to AMVET's Post 44. So if you're unable to make the ride, we're going to have Nikki set up where from 2 to 6. She's going to have live music and food, raffles, baskets, auction items, all to generate funds for Tunnels to Towers and to support her financially to help take care of these children.
Yeah, and Joe, think of this. She lost her husband. They're doing this run to help her children, and she's giving back to somebody else who helped her. I mean, how awesome is that? And shows the character of her to do this.
Yeah, that's extreme character. To know that she's in need, and she's going to share with other veterans and another organization who helps veterans to get that out there to them while she's taking care of her family. Ironically, Ron, I've never met Nikki. She reached out to me on the phone. We've talked and emailed 3 or 4 times on the phone. I'm committed to helping her, and beyond whatever this ride is, if she wants to come to the post, and we're here, we're a veteran organization, we will support and help her any way possible. So although I've never met her, I feel like I know her, and we're going to have a great ride, and we're going to generate an awesome amount of money for this family and Tunnels to Towers.
Again, that's this Saturday, the 20th, guys. You don't want to miss it. Starts at the Twilight Zone for Shane Lockjaw Jones, for Harley and Raven's Poker Run. And one thing I wanted to ask is if someone's listening now, how do they get involved with the AMVETs, and how can they get involved with your post? And even if they just want to donate or be a part of, if there's a veteran out there listening and didn't know, you guys are there for them. Tell them what can they do to get involved with you guys?
So it's real easy to get involved with the AMVETs. We have an open post. You can come down there and you can talk with us if you're an honorably discharged veteran or retiree. You can join the AMVETs. You bring down your DD Form 214. AMVET will verify it. We have a Sons organization for Sons of AMVETs. We have a Ladies Auxiliary for the spouses and wives of veterans, and we have a riders group. So if you're inclined to ride, you can certainly meet up with us and ride with us. It's very easy. It's a small monetary amount annually. And I tell you that, but each one of them, I'm not sure the amounts at the moment, but, and we have a lot of fun. We support the community. We support veterans, present and past. And it's just a great organization to belong to.
Well, we really appreciate you guys, and we appreciate helping out Harley and Raven in the poker run this Saturday. Starts at the Twilight Zone. Kickstands up at 10. People, if you're listening out there, be a part of this, support this. You got anything for this, Mama Dukes?
I'm just looking forward to it. It's a very good cause.
Dev, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's first of all, the AMVETs, they do great things in the community. Awesome fish fries on Friday. Just everything, pulling together and just a great brotherhood. And like the guys that are in the studio with us right now, I'm sure they'll probably come out and support, right, guys?
Yeah, we got the Warriors in the studio. We got to support our veterans, because if we don't, no one will.
That's right.
And we can never forget the sacrifices they made and their families made, because when they're deployed, their families are at home and they're missing out on their family. So, I mean, they're out there on the front lines for us. And don't forget our first responders as well. But we really appreciate what you're doing. And, Joe, thank you for calling in today. And I can't wait to come see you over there and just have anything you'd like to add.
No, just thank you for the opportunity to talk about Nikki and Harley and Raven's poker run, and to talk about veterans. They're near and dear to my heart. I'm a retired Army person, and 27 years, and I want to support any veteran or family that I'm able to. So, and then I'd just like to say, every Friday night we have a dinner at the Post. It's open to the public. So if you're interested in AMVET Sons, Ladies Auxiliary, or the Riders Group, please be my guest. Come down to the dinners on Fridays and meet 70 or 80 of us there and fellowship with us. And if you like us, you might want to join.
There you go, people.
There's your invitation.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see everybody Saturday, the 20th.
Good luck on the event.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to call in.
Oh, great. Thanks for calling
pleasure.
in.
Thanks
All
so much.
All right.
Great things happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, in other words, it makes you feel good to know that there are people like the guys here in the studio. And we're going to be talking about that here in a little bit. Do we need to go to break, or are we?
No, we should just we'll go on through it. Crypto, if you want to step, who's going to be speaking for you guys? Crypto?
Wait, first of all, who's in the studio?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo! Look at that presence over there. All right.
They're definitely representing here. Okay.
We might have one more call, and then we're going to the. You guys just come on up.
Yeah, I'll let him take my speaker here. All right, somebody could sit here.
How are you? Okay, he's going to talk about that concert. Okay, it'll be quick. Yeah.
Okay, and we've got Kenny on the line. Hello, Kenny, you're on the air.
Kenny, you there?
How are you?
Kenny, Ferg's, St. Petersburg is a historic, iconic place. You guys have a big show coming up. Tell us about it.
I'm excited. It's Struggle Jennings, someone we've worked with in the past. Tommy Vex from Bad Wolves, who I'm a big fan of, and Killer's Confession. It's a spin-off group from Mushroom Head. Country rap show mixed with some heavy metal. It's going to be a great night.
And where is it? Tell us, where is it? Ferg's, and that's downtown St. Pete?
Downtown St. Petersburg, off of Central. It's a great spot, big stage. It's gonna be a great show.
What time does it all begin?
It's outside, so they got a noise ordinance, so it's gonna be over about 11:30, I believe. So I believe the doors are at 6. The show starts at 7, and we should be on around 7:30, I believe.
What band are you with?
We are Around the Bonfire.
Oh, right. Yeah, and I've heard nothing but great things about you guys, man.
Awesome.
So how do you feel about coming to Tampa Bay and playing for the people?
This is my home city, so it's great, man. We got a big following out here, so we'll have a lot of people out there, so it's always fun playing at home, for sure.
Awesome. Once again, tell us when, where, who, what, and why.
For the passion of music, and it's we're in a free state, so we're allowed to go out and have fun without about a bunch of mandates and rules, and all love people coming together and having a good time.
So what are the bands? Tell us the bands.
Struggle Jennings. Do you know who Struggle Jennings is?
Yeah, that's related to Mr. Jennings, right?
Absolutely. He's a beast, man. He works with some great musicians. I've had the pleasure of working with some people who does some of his production. Did a production on our first album that we just dropped back in March. So I'm very familiar with these people. We toured with them before in the southeastern region. Right before COVID hit, we toured with Struggle Jennings and Tom McDonald. It was great. So we haven't seen him since then. So we're getting through this pandemic thing, back to normal shows again. So excited to see them guys come back to Florida.
Is there a number where people can call, maybe a website or anything like that, a Facebook page, get the flyer, and tickets in advance, or what? Because it's going to sell out.
Absolutely. I would just you can follow the Around the Bonfire music page, or you can follow Ferg's Sports Bar, or even Struggle Jennings is promoting this thing heavy. I'm sure if you check out Tommy Vex or Killer's Confession, I'm sure they're promoting it as well. So,
all right. So that's like the day before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, we got 6 days away.
Yep. Next Wednesday.
That's next Wednesday, guys.
Wednesday.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, and we really appreciate you guys being a part of Born to Ride today, and we'll see you guys out there. Don't miss this show, people. Day before Thanksgiving, a great party night, right?
Awesome. Rock on.
All right. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, Kenny. Have a great evening. Okay, back into the
This
studio
show's
here.
rolling, man.
Yep.
And look at the crew we have in here, man. It's a powerful crew. This is a good-looking crew, man. They haven't missed too many meals either. They're my kind of guys. But this is a great.
Yeah.
Come on now. Now, Warriors Motorcycle Club, man, and you guys are doing the Homeless Veterans Shoebox Christmas Run again this year. And last year it was so awesome. You guys touched so many people's hearts, you know, and it's already here again. We survived another year, you know, with all the stuff going on in our country and the COVID and, you know, people getting sick, but you guys aren't stopping. You're bringing it on again. Tell us about this run.
So first off, it doesn't seem like it's been a year. And so for those of you that can't see me, I'm Crypto.
Yeah, introduce yourselves. I'm sorry.
I'm the president of the Warriors Motorcycle Club out of Polk County. We are a Native American law enforcement veteran first responder club, and we've been in existence for about 5 years now, and we've been going strong since we put our colors on. We like to help out veterans. We like to help out good causes, and this is one of those things that we took on. I did 32 years in the military and retired from the United States Navy in 2017. And while I was deployed, I'd get these nice little shoe boxes from people I didn't even know, and they'd fill them with snacks and toiletries and things of that nature. And so when I came back and I retired in 2017, we put it out there, and I said to the club, I said, this is something that we should probably do for the homeless vets in our area. At Christmas time, there's so many things that are done for children, and that's great because you can't do enough for kids, but the homeless vets are the guys and the girls that just kind of get forgotten by the wayside. So if we can do something for them, those people who did so much for us in their time of need, and that's what we're all about with that.
Okay. Well, and again, I rode last year with y'all. It was really amazing to see the appreciation that the veterans had. You know, I mean, in other words, and of course, they kind of kept us isolated. We could only talk through them through the chain link 6-foot fence there and everything. But I mean, I was moved by just simply the genuine reaction of the veterans there.
Oh, we loved having you along too.
No, it was my pleasure.
So this year we're doing a little bit different. Last year we were out at the honor shelter. We're still going to be supporting the honor shelter, but we're going to actually this time ride to the VFW Veteran Village in Fort McCoy, Florida. The reason being is we actually have a bigger area there. They've got a nice big pavilion. We're going to have some food trucks out there. We got a live band coming out. We're going to have the Grimes Alley Blues Band is going to be playing for us. Also, Mr. Dave Trazak, who is a Native American Performing Artist of the Year a few years back, he's going to be out there performing. And I, myself, am also going to be singing some Native songs and playing the Native flute. And so we'll be able to actually interact with the veterans at this time.
Awesome. Swanee, you want to add anything there? Or?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be...
yeah, the road captain. You got a good route planned?
We do, and thinking about the size of the group this year, we've got 2 rally points we're going to have to put together. First one will be, of course, starting out of Lakeland, Liberty Square Center. That's at 6206 Highway 98 North by Walmart, the old Walmart McDonald's parking lot. We'll start there. The next stop will be the same as last year. It'll be the Spirit Truck Stop, exit 321 off of I-75. We have some folks coming from the south and the southwest that'll meet us there. The third stop will be in Ocala, exit 352, where the old Gander Mountain used to be. It's also in Northern Tool. There's a large parking lot there. We're going to do a final stop there, meet up with some folks coming from the northwest. So, and then on into Fort McCoy. Probably going to do a little zigzag through town, miss a few red lights, but we're anticipating a pretty big group, so it would be a challenge to keep everybody together.
Yeah, it's all paved roads this year.
Yeah.
I remember that big pothole in the middle of 75. It got a number of us there. I'm thinking, what the hell? Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
There was no warning on that pothole.
No, I'll tell
that
you
same
what.
pothole's still there, so watch for it this time.
Okay.
So, Crypto, did you say you brought your flute?
Not today.
Oh, you didn't
No,
bring
not-
it? Damn,
not today.
because last time I think you sang something for us.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my drum, but I could always sing something again for you.
You got the drum.
A table will work. Especially if we were doing a 49, old tipped over garbage can. Start singing them 49 songs. That's an Indian thing. For people that don't know, that's the party after the powwow is the 49. And so they tip the garbage can over and they just go all night long.
So how do you feel? You got your guys here and girls, your people are here with us tonight. And everybody's got that same vibe. I could feel it, that real positive vibe that you guys are giving off to come together to help others and helping veterans and homeless veterans. I mean, damn, I just got goosebumps. Look at that. Goosebumps, brother.
Well,
This is 2 weeks in a row. I mean,
one of the nice things that we're hearing is we're going to get a lot more support this time, so it's going to be a big help from last year. We had a good turnout last year, but this year should be even better. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
One of the things I'm looking forward to is actual having some kind of contact with giving the gifts. I want to see them open the gifts.
Yeah.
That's the best part about any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Say that in the mic next time. Go ahead. What did you say? Because someone didn't hear that. What's the best part to you?
The best part about is the actual interaction with the people. When you give them the gift, they light up, which in general lights you up.
There you
That's
go.
the best part about giving a gift.
And I think that's the great thing about the season and what y'all are doing. I mean, it's infectious. It is something that if you're out there and you've never done it, you need to experience. You need to participate because you're going to feel better about yourself helping your fellow human being, your fellow man there.
Oh, that's for sure. It gives you a feeling deep down inside that you've helped somebody. And especially when you can look at somebody that put their life on the line to keep us safe at all times, and you can give something back to those people, it really feels special. Especially to me, it touches me deep inside, and that's why we came up with this. This year, we're going to need about 150 boxes. We're supporting 3 separate shelters. We're doing the Ocala shelter, the VFW shelter there. We're doing the Honor Center in Gainesville, same one we did last year. And do you remember the name of the other one that we're doing?
I don't remember the third one, but they're Fort McCoy. So
yeah. So
okay. So 150 is the goal right now.
Right. About
Okay.
150.
Now let's kind of do a little breakdown of what you kind of think should be in these shoe boxes here.
Okay. So we're preparing for male and female veterans. Obviously, there are more male veterans than there are females. I think we need about 75 male and then 25 to 30 female gifts. So what we're looking at for just basic toiletry type items, things that they don't really have and can't get, toothpaste, shaving cream, deodorant. And then if you want to put some snacks in there, last year the crew that we gave the boxes to, they really enjoyed getting in the military they use the term, in the Navy they use the term, it's called Geedunk. That was all your snacks and all your goodies. And they really liked getting the Geedunk because they have to pay for it in those shelters. They have vending machines in there, and they're not stocked very well, and they have to come up with money that they don't have to try and get these snacks. So giving them the snacks in the box just kind of made it, special for them that they actually, they really looked forward to getting the boxes and opening them, and they were very appreciative of it.
That's good. Crypto, what I want to ask you about, there's a lot of different motorcycle clubs out there. There's some new ones every other day, it seems. You guys are unique, and you stand out. Tell us the uniqueness of the Warriors Motorcycle Club, because it's tell us the history, just a brief history, but tell us why you guys stand out.
So the main reason that we stand out is there's only 7 law enforcement, Native American clubs nationwide. So we're one of the 7. So that makes us unique in the fact that we are Native American based. There is a percentage rule that we have to maintain within our national chapters and within our own chapter. We have to be 51% within the chapter Native American first. And then from there, we're law enforcement, military, veteran, first responders. And you don't have to be one or all of those. We do select a few select citizens that are like-minded and have Native pride and want to ride with us. But those are a very few select. So we try to keep it to our close-knit group.
How important is that to Native Americans?
It's very important for our culture and to pass on our traditions to people. and to educate the public, because they have no idea. Some people think that we don't exist anymore, and they have a stereotyped look of what they think we should look like based on what they've seen in Hollywood, and we're here to show them there's been 500 years of interbreeding, but we're still keeping our traditions alive.
Seems very important to educate. Always got to educate, right?
Oh yeah, education is key.
We were just in Cherokee, North Carolina, and at the Cherokee Blue Ridge Run, and the Red Rum guys did it. It was almost like a national, but they all waited, got together, and all came in at one time, and it was unbelievable, beautiful sight. Must have been 300 or 400 bikes came in, just like
yeah, sure.
It was powerful, man. It was really powerful, and it was some really good guys. I'm sure you know some of those guys. But Warriors Motorcycle Club, December 4th, coming up quick, man.
Oh yeah.
Come on, tell them why they need to be there. How important is this?
Well, it's important to everybody out there. Number one, for your own personal well-being. Get out there and do something good in the community. And then let's take care of those veterans. They put their lives on the line. They sacrifice for us. They've fallen on hard times. Some of them have run into addiction problems. Some of them have, whatever various ailments and things that they have. And they're on hard times. They're living in shelters. And most of these shelters that they're in are veteran-owned and veteran-only shelters. It's not like the shelters locally here where they'll bring them in, give them a meal and a shower, and kick them out the next day. These guys check into these shelters, and they try to help them get reintegrated back into life, and that's important. So anything that we can do to help them normalize and get back into life, that's a good thing. So come out and help us out. Bring some shoe boxes, fill them up with some toiletries, some snacks, things of that nature, and come out and ride.
Swanee, man, what do you think? How can we get more people out there? How important is it?
Well, number one, continue to do this, make this a yearly thing, which we will do. A lot of, tonight we're talking, there's a lot of different groups and a lot of different things going on, and whether it's us or any other veteran group or whoever puts on these rides, it's all for a good cause, and if we all get involved with this, we just help that many more people. So something we need to continue.
Yeah, one other thing, no drugs, no alcohol in the boxes. These are rehab facilities.
Right.
And so we don't want to make somebody stumble.
Who would do that?
I don't know.
Has that happened before?
Last year,
Really?
last year they had 3 boxes that ended up showing up with some alcohol in them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was probably DB.
It was
Damn it,
done,
DB.
it was done with good intentions.
Yeah.
People, giving from the goodness of their heart. But
That's right. Because Boss Hogg Radio got boxes together as well, man.
DB really ponied up.
Yeah.
He got his guys at the donut factory, and he was talking about this just last week. He said, "I'm looking forward to doing that again." So we're all in here. But Crypto, I want to take an opportunity to give you a chance to introduce the guys. We got a room full here in the studio of guys, and they've all done their, either police or veteran military services, but you want to do some introductions to the...
Sure, or you could have them step up and introduce themselves and tell us their background real quick on, where they served. Crypto can do it. All right, Crypto.
We're going to let Crypto be the spokesperson.
They're camera shy.
Yeah.
So I'll introduce first my vice president. He goes by the name of Bone Picker. He's a Choctaw, and he's a veteran supporter. His dad was a veteran and retired military, and so he's a veteran supporter, and he's vice president. And then next we have my enforcer is Brutus. He's the biggest guy in the room. And, Brutus is retired sheriff from Orange County, correct? And he did a number of years with Orange County, retired, and he's a Shawnee Indian. And then we have another enforcer in the back, Mingo, second biggest guy in the room, and he's Cherokee, and he is a top-notch mechanic and veteran supporter as well. His family was military as well. And then he has his 2 sons in the club now. We've got Crash, and that he got that name because he did crash.
Okay.
So sometimes you get a name because you did something. Sometimes you get a name because you look funny. It just depends. And so he got the name because he earned it. And he does construction work, and he's also Cherokee.
Now, I'm guessing with that grin that he had, that wasn't a name that he picked himself. That was just bestowed against him.
Yeah,
there, right?
that was kind of given to him.
That was
You
a
know.
wind donation.
Yeah, our national president gave that to him.
So we have two brothers here?
Yeah, and this is Hulk. This is Mingo's other son.
No way, man.
And,
Man, you guys did good.
Hulk does maintenance on the side, handyman work, and he works here at the Boss Hogg radio station. He does security at various details, and he's a veteran supporter as well, Cherokee Indian.
What an honor to have your sons in here, man. That's generational, buddy. That is awesome.
Oh yeah, passing it on.
All right, who else?
And then we have one of our prospects. This is Hogg Man, and he's just new to the club. He's been in the club about a month and a half, and he's been prospecting with us, and he's showing progress, and he's just happy to be here.
Awesome, welcome.
Progress is
he's
good.
He's a former Marine.
Hoorah.
Hoorah.
There you go.
And then we have his beautiful lady with us tonight, and that's Carla.
Okay,
Hey, Carla. Well, I'll tell you what, and I didn't realize you had your son and your two sons in here with you. That is really awesome, guys, to be part of something that your dad believes in and you guys believe in it. And man, that's powerful, man. That's a whole nother level, of you guys carrying on a great tradition. Man, are you feeling good about this?
Oh,
man?
absolutely.
This
I mean, I
is
loved
good.
this last year, and looking forward to participating, being part of it again this coming year.
So to the listeners, can they bring some box supplies here to put in? So you guys
Absolutely.
can do it? DB's going to handle that?
Just like
You guys
last
take
year, anyone that's listening, and we'll pass this on during the morning shows also from that standpoint. But if we've got a listener that maybe you can't ride and maybe you can't participate, but you want to give, bring what you can here to the studio here, and we'll make sure that the Warriors get this. Plan on actually. My bike needs a back tire, and I am broke right now. But what I'm thinking right now is we've got this LED truck, so I'm thinking we might just do that, and we'll fill up that back of that LED truck. But we'll drive the truck going
Put the
down
ad
there.
on the truck.
Put the ad on the truck
there
and
you
kind
go.
of let
That's
everyone
really
know
cool.
what's going on and what's happening there. That's
We
kind of just what's
also-
working in my
Maybe
head
we can
right
get
now.
Crypto to call it one of the morning shows leading up to it, because for the shoebox, you got to pump that up.
We've also got
I
some
work
other
Monday through
support
Friday in
vehicles
the
too.
mornings.
So
Yeah.
we'll have some other support vehicles for additional.
Well, that's
capacity.
great. And what we'll do is we'll rerun the episode in the next week or so, right before it, so everybody will get a chance to, to see the episode again. We'll put it on our Born to Ride live show as well. We have another caller on the air we have to get to.
I think James is
Irwin.
wanting to call
Hang
in
on,
and
guys.
just
We want you to stay in the studio.
because I think he's wanting to talk to him.
Yeah,
if I'm
because
not mistaken. here.
he's a guy that can help veterans as well.
Hello, James. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How you doing?
Just fine. How about yourself there? You
Fantastic. If I was doing any better, I think it was a frame up.
okay.
Jays, we got the Warriors Motorcycle Club in studio. They're doing a great event December 4th. It's a homeless veterans shoebox Christmas run. And what do you have going on right now? You were saying last week you could help veterans too, and everybody could use your service or information and knowledge.
Oh, sure, absolutely. Yeah, that sounds like an exciting event. I'm going to be out of town, or I would certainly attend if I would have known ahead of time. But, as far as veterans, definitely. There's a lot of things that I can do to help if they're on Medicare, okay? If they're not on Medicare, I can help in other ways as far as, benefits and things like that, help them navigate through the process, because it's very, very complicated. I'm a certified senior advisor, so I've been trained in those areas. And it's just, the VA stuff can be pretty complicated, just like Medicare. So as far as veterans, essentially the insurance companies, I think when we spoke last week, I think I mentioned that they've gotten the message loud and clear that America, loves our vets, and they want to do things that can help our vets. So the insurance companies heard that loud and clear. So they've developed a number of plans that are designed to help the veteran community. These plans, they don't cost anything, but they enhance the option for veterans and they help essentially augment VA coverage and help close any gaps in health care. And many of these plans will give veterans access to robust dental coverage far beyond what they're getting. And a lot of these plans will offer a broad network of providers, including urgent care access, just right around the corner if need be. And if they are on Medicare, they do offer a Part B give back, which is a premium reduction of what they're having taken out of their Social Security or disability check every month to be on Medicare. So there's a lot of things out there. I was at an event last Saturday at Crystal Harley-Davidson and did a talk. It was awesome. My wife was there with me. We had a great time, met a lot of veterans there. Many were very surprised, and a lot of the Medicare beneficiaries, were very surprised about the opportunities that they didn't know about. There's so much information. There's so many good products for people, but a lot of what you hear about on TV and a lot of what you hear about from the general insurance world are just plans that pay the most commission. Now, I'm not saying we don't make any money, but we're into serving more than anything else. It's always been my philosophy as long as I've lived, and it's always worked out. And we've always had that philosophy, and it's always come back to us. I mean, outside of work, I have a fantastic wife and 4 lovely daughters, and I've always enjoyed kids. My first job was working in a nursery school, and I've served in children ministries for years, and I'm very into giving back to the community. The insurance companies that I represent, most of them are fraternal organizations, and you think, well, what's that? Well, that means that the money that they're earning, these insurance companies, is going right back into the community to help veterans, to help homeless, to provide scholarships for kids that need scholarships. So that's essentially what I'm all about. So I appreciated the opportunity to be on your show, and I listened to the segment, very informative and fantastic groups that you have on each and every week. I'm very impressed. And I'm just anxious to serve if I can, and I promise to give fast service. I used to race for Ducati, so.
Well, we're coming to a close of the show, man, and we could talk a long time about this. There's great guys in the studio. The Warriors Shoebox Run, the AMVETs today, and just a lot of things. Bobby Frisk doing great things, people. That's what it's all about. People coming together, man. I'm fired up about this. We got to go off the air in a second.
Before we let James go, contact number, James.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's healthinsurance65.com. But what about a phone number? Because sometimes this stuff is Greek, man. You need someone to put it in perspective.
Yeah, I'd love to do it. It's 833-467-2865. It's right there in Tampa. They can come by. I'm top of the SunTrust building. So,
well, we certainly appreciate
it, James.
Love to hear
from you.
Man, thanks for calling in, and let's keep this going.
Have a great
get another
evening.
update next week. Thanks, man.
Okay. Yeah, because the deadline is December 7th. It's just around the corner from that standpoint there. It's been great having the Warriors in the studio here again this year. Looking forward to being a part of it. DB, you got anything you want to say?
I'm going to have plenty of shoe boxes, baby.
Okay.
Hey, Fester, in addition to the bands that we're going to have out there, we're going to have some food trucks. We've got 3 food trucks lined up, 1 ice cream truck, 2 regular hot food trucs. And we're going to do some raffles. I brought in one of the, I don't know if are we on film where you can see?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So where do I need to show this at? Right.
Get back toward, just back up a little bit, back up there. Okay. Right about in there. You should be seeing it. Yeah.
Right. Tell us what you got there.
So this is a custom-made tomahawk. It's a smoking hawk. And we have engraved on the one side here. I can't seem to get it right where people can see it. But we have our Warriors logo on there. And, It's an actual functioning smoking hawk.
Wow.
Custom
Okay.
made out of brass. We've got 2 of these that we're going to be raffling off. Tickets are going to be $10 a piece, or 3 for $25. We've also got a set of Viking leather bags that Viking donated to us, so that we can raffle those off. And we've got a couple of other things we're going to be raffling off as well. So
Going to be a great time, guys.
That'll be at the end of the ride.
yeah, when
Okay.
we're at the pavilion in the VFW village.
Okay, awesome. Well, guys, now this is happening when?
December 4th.
December 4th. So we are just a couple
3
weeks
weeks
away.
away,
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell them kickstands up time.
Yeah, Kickstands Up out of Lakeland is going to be 8:15. First stop 9:15 at Spirit Truck Stop. Then probably 40 minutes up to the third stop, and then straight on over. So if anybody wants to meet us up at any of those locations, feel free to join us, please.
Okay,
And we
well-
certainly appreciate your guys' support as
Yeah,
well.
man. One more time, information number or website.
So website for Warriors, and our flyer is on there, is going to be www.warriorsmotorcycle. I better get my glasses. I can't.
I know what you mean there.
I'm getting old. Hold on a second here. Sorry about that. www.warriorsmotorcycleclub.com. That's all one word.
Okay.
go.
There you
All
go,
right.
folks. Well,
It's an honor to have you guys here, man. Thank you.
absolutely. Always enjoy having y'all in the studio. Welcome anytime.
Appreciate your support as well.
Okay. We're going to have to, we ran over here, and so we'll never have this one as a best of because of that. Yep. Anyway, want us to keep it like we always end it here. Stay safe. Keep it in between the ditches. Be careful out there. Think motorcycles. And you ready? Born to ride. Born to ride.
It's your thing. We're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Yeah, I have to say, Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.
This is the Boss Hogg Radio Network. 1170 AM WKFL Bushnell. 1330 AM WWAB Lakeland Plant City. 1360 AM WHNR Cypress Gardens Winter Haven. And 1390 AM and 107.5 FM WAVP and W298BU FM Avon Park.